Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. The Astros find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Yu Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
Leading off
he definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up to the plate, Archie Chan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in, Michael Lee, and if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. From the stretch. Fastball well outside.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Nope. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No, pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Settling in now, number 3. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Chan over at second. Lee at first. One gone. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding in, number 2. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Darvish is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, Nate Walker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Darvish a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Comes set, the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 30.
Standing in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
High in the air out to center field. Number 36 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. Luis Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses, ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak roller right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, number 71.
So stepping in, number 71. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
High in the air out to center field. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
At the plate, Gary Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. This is line to left. Liriano is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Digging in now, Diego Corona, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Striding in, Archie Chan.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Corona at second with 2 down. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 77. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Tanner Pelly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another full count offering on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And
second
diving
baseman,
into the numbers on this team,
David.
the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Up next for the Rangers, David Yu. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Yu is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. But the runner's back easily. Runners on first with one down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-0. Pitch is popped up. Number 3 is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 36.
Into the box, number 36. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chan is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Michael Lee.
First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 2.
So digging in now, number 2, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Walker.
Plate, Nate Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So striding forward now, number 30, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, David Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 down, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, Rico Dominguez, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Dominguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in, Liriano, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Liriano is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And the runner back. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the Astros, the catcher, Diego.
Into the box, Diego Corona, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That misses 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to third, right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Archie Chan.
Ready for another shot now. Archie Chan, he's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready once again. Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now in the box, number 3. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Chan. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 71.
Now batting, number 71. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, number 77, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cox is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tanner Pelly.
Ready for another chance. Tanner Pelly, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Fernando Salas gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in for Houston, number 2. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The second baseman, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Great. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive to left. Liriano has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
At the plate, Nate Walker. The pitch. Salas, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Popped him up. Pelly moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 30.
So coming to the plate, number 30. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. 6 runs, just 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. David Lee would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Rangers,
Thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman, David Hughes.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Yu brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Number 36 is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, number 36.
Into the box now, number 36. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. In now, Rico Dominguez.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Diego Corona. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now a throw over. Runners back. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Cox on at first, nobody out. the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Liriano has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on him.
Still only one out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Number 3 is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Now that's popped up. Pelly waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, number 2, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the Rangers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Liriano. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Elvis Andrus. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 2 over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
2-1 the count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still 8-0. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 58.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Number 36 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 30.
Standing in, number 30. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
David Lee.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Standing in now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
In now, Gary Cox. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Diego Corona will be next. Line drive to center field. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Ready to take his hacks again, Diego Corona, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Archie Chan. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Lee on second. Corona on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Number 36 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, number 71. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's right there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 77.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 77. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Digging in, Tanner Pelly, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Too high, and it's 3-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-1. He pulls this one into right. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping in, Michael Lee.
Leading off for Houston, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to kick up against the wall out near the 377 marker. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box, number 3, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Next up for the Astros, number 2, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. Clips the zone low and outside for a strike. The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off in his delivery.
All even now, 2-2. So a full count now. Nate Walker is on deck. And the payoff pitch hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dominguez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Ready now, number 30. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. David Lee will be next. 3-0 pitch is a sinker that catches the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce to first. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 9-0. At the plate, David Yu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in, number 36. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Rico Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home.
lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive, base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Liriano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Dominguez is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been so far in this one. Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Number 30 has a play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now to the plate, David Lee. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
David Lee.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Shot towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Gary Cox. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
This is line to left, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The catcher, Diego Corona.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Diego Corona. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Misses down below the knees. Number 71 is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cox on the move. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day,
71.
you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 71, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Two and one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chan giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 77.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 77. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Joe Smith will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Smith.
In now, Tanner Pelly, and a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Yu Darvish struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.